Hold the victim, sir. Thank you. All right, so, wah. Battle forged, battle ready katana. So we've got an iPhone XS here, and we're gonna make ourselves a nice bag of Oobleck, and we're gonna see if Oobleck can protect the iPhone XS from this battle forged, battle ready katana. This is gonna be super interesting. Do you think it'll protect it from a nice, clean hit directly into the Oobleck?
I have to see the amount of Oobleck first, and then
Okay,
I'll make my decision.
let's
I'll
see,
make my decision.
Let's see the setup before we make our bets, but there will be a poll. So, but yeah, this blade is a serious blade.
Mm-hmm.
Made in Japanese fashion. I think this is like a $450 katana.
Mm-hmm.
Very expensive katana. Not a plaything, though we're gonna play around today. Watch out. Okay, well, first step, we gotta make the Oobleck. It's the time of the blackness.
The time of the blackness.
My name is Oobleck.
Okay.
I'm cringing hard.
Oh god.
This is gonna
Darren
be
just shot. Oh my god. That was heavier than I anticipated.
Uh-huh.
Darren shot Oobleck all over himself over there.
Nice.
It's like a, you know, one of those shots. I'm not gonna say what kind, but I think you get the general idea.
It's one of those shots where something gets shot all over you. Some white substance.
So the really cool thing about Oobleck is that it's a non-Newtonian substance, which means that when it's not being compressed, it acts like a liquid, and then when it gets compressed, it forms a solid. And the really interesting question about today's test is when the katana hits the Oobleck, it will harden the Oobleck. But the question is, will the Oobleck be hardened enough to grip the blade and stop the blade? Or will the katana just slice right through the Oobleck and go right into the phone? I really don't know what's going to happen today. It's part of the experiment. It's going to be really interesting.
It is actually pretty fun to watch, like what can or can't perform well with Oobleck. Actually, like most bulletproof vests nowadays, or at least a lot of the better performing ones, are made out of non-Newtonian materials that are basically do the same thing that Oobleck does, but on a much more powerful scale. This is definitely one of those oddly satisfying experiments.
This is what Oobleck should look like. I'm going to jab my hand at it really hard, and it's going to get stopped at the top. See that? That is what's going to happen to the katana, hopefully. It just stops the katana flat and then protects the iPhone. Mm-hmm. Or it won't.
And as much as you'd like, I was going to say,
I don't know.
hand is like fully washed off right now, but one's blue and one's totally not. So I'm gonna go be like shaking someone's hand, and they're gonna look down and be like, "What the? Are you okay? You sick or something?"
Voila! Oh, it feels interesting. Kind of like a booty.
Okay.
Okay. Here we are. Ready to do the test. Let's go ahead and just do a last minute mix up on the Oobleck. Do you think the phone will survive?
Okay, my official opinion right now, it's gonna survive the swing, but I'm not so sure that the phone will survive the getting flung across the distance into like the concrete walls or ground.
You think that's what's gonna happen?
I think that's probably the more likely thing to break it at this point, because this is a lot of Oobleck, and it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna say no.
I want to believe in the power of the Oobleck, but I feel like the katana might just slice through it. But then again, we do have some tape and some plastic bags here. Let me know in the poll in the top right, will the Oobleck save the iPhone XS? Yes or no? Here we go. Here goes nothing. In 3, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, trigger.
Oh, we hit your car, Carla.
Oh my god.
You done it?
The phone hit the car.
Oh, no.
I think we scratched it at least.
Yeah.
Well, I think we went through the Oobleck, into the phone, and sent the phone flying. Okay, check out the damage on Carla's car here. I think right here, this little scratch right here.
You done? dented a little bit, but yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
No.
Oh man. Holy crap, look at the phone, dude. Jeez.
Yeah, that's all sword. That was just straight up all sword.
Jeez, I was not expecting it to be this bad. I thought the Oobleck would do better than that.
I did too.
Oh my
Obviously,
God.
that was, man.
The Oobleck just didn't do much against that Katana. Let's take a look at the slow-mo, though. Here comes that Katana, slicing, dicing towards the Oobleck.
Oh, buddy.
And washing. What a clean slice, and right into the phone. Oh my God, the phone just
That was instant death.
got destroyed.
Oh my God.
The glass and the shards just going everywhere.
The upper level of Oobleck is staying in the container for right now. Like, it's all
Yeah.
hardened along the whole slice of the Katana.
Right, yeah, it's just like literally just coming apart in two giant halves.
All right, wide angle.
Get the full theatrical experience with this Phantom shot. Oh, beautiful. Ooh.
That
I really
was-
can see the Oobleck better on this one too.
I gotta say, from a distance too, like that's a good swing. It's like right accurately towards like the center of the phone,
What can I say?
through the the bulk of the Oobleck, not the top of it.
Next time, man, you just gotta hold that bag.
I will not do that.
Whoa, the Oobleck coming out of the bags though.
Yeah, it's cool how it kind of comes out in chunks. Like it's not coming out as like one, liquid form. Like it's coming out like some of it's chunky and some of it's like.
Yeah, it's flowing a little bit, but coming out as a partial solid.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, that is the essence of black.
And look at this too, right? So like the upper Oobleck is still staying inside. Like there's enough structure in the Oobleck that even though it's still like the rest of it's fallen down and completely out of screen, but
Right.
that upper stuff is still like held together enough that it's creating suction and staying in the upper.
Right, if that was water, it would just have flowed out already. So there you go. Oobleck cannot protect an iPhone XS from a Katana. The Katana just goes right through that Oobleck like butter. If you enjoyed this test, be sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more wacky tests and future tech reviews, hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and I will see you in the next one. Brandon out. Wha.